Hello, this is Ivett with Honey Deep, Honey Wide, with this week's episode of Minutes to Insight. I've got to admit that at the moment, struggling quite a bit, having an allergic attack. Some kind of pollen is really setting me off. And so I'm going to do my best to weather through this and make it to the end without having too many sneezing fits. So if you notice I'm sounding a little strange or looking a little tired, it's because of the allergy medicine. So, welcome. Thank you for being here. And where I pull one fortune from all the fortunes that I've written since winter solstice, and I reflect a little bit about what insights I get from this fortune at this moment, and possibly what I was thinking about when I wrote it. Sometimes I remember. All right, looking forward to this helping me to get my mind off of my allergies. So thanks for being here today. Oh, this comes from March 3rd. Everything is constantly working out for you, especially when you can't see it. Ooh, that's good. Everything is constantly working out for you, especially when you can't see it. Oh, yeah. Everything is constantly working out for you, especially when you can't see it. This is a really good one for me at this moment because there's a number of things that I had a wonderful weekend, and then there's a number of things that just popped up like all at once, this allergy attack being one of them. And it just really, all of a sudden I felt plagued. And when that happens, and it's like, oh, the hail's coming down and the rain's coming sideways and shooting up from the ground, that's exactly when you need to remember, I need to remember that everything is constantly working out for me, even when it doesn't look like it. Yes, so this allergy attack, I don't know what it's all about. Other than the pollen setting me off, but there's something here that is of great importance. So showing up in this moment and doing this video, regardless of how I feel, is a really important part of me embracing that this difficulty is transient, and can I see even in this difficulty being something that's working out for me? And yes, I can. I really am grateful to be here. I'm grateful to have messages that are sent to me. And how does that happen? Well, generally, I have this daily morning practice of journaling, and then I just after journaling, I I I just I ask what's important for me to know at that moment, and I just listen, and I feel, and what I get from the feeling, and then also a message arrives as to like, what is this feeling here to teach me? What is it, this circumstances that I'm dealing with at a given moment here to teach me? And it just comes. It's partly feeling, it's partly like, oh, I know. And then I take that lesson or that message, and I think about how I can say it in a way that would make it more universal to everyone, and that you could use it regardless of what your circumstance might be. And one of those truths that comes to me quite often is everything is constantly working out for me. Probably because I write it at the top of my journal entries each day. Is everything's working out for me. Even when you're sick, even when you don't know where your income's coming from next, even when you have allergy attacks or fights with loved ones, everything's constantly working out for you. So How can you make yourself more comfortable in this moment? What kind of freedoms do you have? If you're able to just sit where you are and not have to rush off to work or an appointment, right there you have a blessing. If you have people that you can think of that you know love you and that you can call and speak to about the situation, that's a blessing. Um, yeah, there's no limit to the blessings. Like right now, there's air, and I can't really breathe well through my nose, but I can breathe through my mouth, and that's a blessing. And the allergy season will not last forever, and somehow I'm going to make it through, and that's a blessing. Uh, Sometimes I just took an allergy pill like a half hour ago. It's not working, but sometimes it does work, and that also is a blessing. So yeah, just going through it, and just for me, I had this amazing weekend. That's a blessing. Um, Thinking about the positives and also keeping in mind that exactly when it looks like things are working for you, there's some real magic going on there. So I don't know what the magic of this allergy attack and other things that arose very suddenly to afflict me. I don't know what the magic of that is, but that's part of it, not knowing how it works itself out. And me just talking out loud right now and to you and recording this, it's really helping to get my mind off of, not being in control of my allergic reaction. And I'm feeling really grateful that I'm feeling connected, even though I'm here by myself talking to a screen. I know that you're out there, and you can know that I'm out here too. And that feels like true connection to me. So I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful today to have this fortune to remind me, hey, it's uncomfortable at this moment, very uncomfortable. You got some things that are kind of heavy, and they kind of weigh on my mind and my body, but it's working out for me. Just keep remembering that. Thank you for being a part of this process, this sharing that helps remind me when I share these messages. This is me getting the message home to me. So I'm sharing this with you, but sharing with you is helping me to bring these messages deeper into my bones. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. And through the good and the bad and the ugly, everything is constantly working out for you, especially when you can't see it.